everyone, this is Carrie and welcome back to another video. I should actually say this is editing Carrie because me did not realize that I needed to record an intro for this video. So this is a video that I have been requested to make a lot, and basically in this video I'm going to show you guys what it is to be me. Recording this video made me realize how boring my life can be. Like, it's very rinse and repeat. Nothing really ever changes that much. I do know that like my life might be interesting to other people, so I wanted to record it, show you guys. But if you didn't know, I own two separate businesses right now. I have a full boarding facility that is for horses, and I'll discuss it in the video, but basically it's a retirement hospice place for horses. And then I also do the crochet, and those are what I would consider to be my main two type of businesses. I love to do a lot of other things on the side. I love to sing. I've thought about trying to do things with singing before, doing gigs and everything. I love to write novels. I have published novels in the past, but currently right now my day only allows me to focus on two of my businesses. In this video we're basically gonna be giving you guys a day in a life. I did not record much when I first woke up, so sorry about that, but I wake up at like 4:45. I'm gonna be 100% real with y'all. Like, I wake up, I get out of bed, and I'm in my pajamas, I'm half asleep. I like make myself go downstairs, get my shoes on, and then I just go straight like outside. Like, I think from me waking up to going outside and working, there might be like 5 minutes. So I definitely was like, I'm not waking up early and doing like the fancy YouTube thing, and I didn't want to wake up early too and like scare y'all too much with my first waking up look. There's definitely some parts in the morning that I didn't get. It's just how it is. I only had so much time to record, and honestly it's pitch dark in the morning, so it's difficult to record. But you're gonna see in this video, there's gonna be videos on this camera that you guys are watching, and then there's videos that are also going to be on my iPhone camera that the quality might not be as good and the sound might not be as good, so please just bear with me. I just could not bring this camera out, and I wanted to get scratched, and I had borders out, and it would just been weird to be like recording myself when people are there for their horses, you know. Basically that's it, and I hope you guys enjoy this fun little video.
What are you doing, Mom? Mr. Remy.
Hey everyone, it's voiceover Carrie, and when I decided to do this video, I realized that if I just did subs, there would be so many subs, and that might be boring for people who are trying to watch this while crocheting, so I'm gonna do a little bit of voiceover today. My routine basically starts out the same every single day. I get up about 4:45 and I go straight out to the barn. I take care of Freya first, and then I start to do the main barn. So like in this video, I'm going to drive over to my hay hut because I needed to refill the hay in the main barn. I don't store my hay in my actual barn. I store it in a separate building, mainly because of the fact that, of course, if you can separate it, you have a lot less risk of fires. Of course, it's more work because, as you can see, I have to individually load my four-wheeler up, and I can usually get 6 to 8 bales on the back of my four-wheeler. I think I got 8 today. But but then I drive over to the main barn, put it down, re-unload it. So it's just a process. It takes a little bit more time in the morning. Honestly, if I was worried about time, I probably would not have a barn to begin with. With having a barn and then also trying to run separate businesses on the side, I'll be completely frank with everyone. I really don't have enough time to be a quote unquote normal person. I truly applaud the people out there that can have a small business and do it all and have a normal life, because that is just not me, and it probably will never be me. All of the work with the barn is basically split between two people, myself and then my mother, since this is a family-run business. We don't have help. I mean, if something has to be done, we have to do it. Horses are 365 days a year. If I'm not the one, or if she's not the one doing the work, then honestly nobody is, because we don't have any help. It is a very big responsibility. I have been involved in the industry for so long and have also had a part in taking care of horses for so long that I've kind of gotten used to it. But I won't deny that there's many times where I wish that I had maybe not gotten into having the barn right away when I turned basically 18. I went pro in the equine industry, and then I think the barn opened up when I was like 20. I never went to college, so that's really fun. I did just like an online degree to basically be able to say, oh, well, I have a diploma, and make people happy. I am so dedicated to all of my work that I basically have cut off a lot of people that used to be in my life. It's not a healthy mindset by any means, but honestly, I just don't simply have time to be around people and all of those type stuff. So I am truly dedicated to everything that I do. I feel a huge responsibility on my shoulders that everything needs to be done correctly to ensure the health of the horses or the happiness of my customers, so I take it all very seriously. But in this video, I'm basically just making everyone's food, putting everyone's supplements in. Everyone has very particular supplements that they need because they all have a lot of issues. And then I'm just doing the normal barn chores, filling up waters, and I also blowed the aisleways, but I just couldn't get on video. It was like not gonna happen. It was so loud. Barn chores take me about 3 to 4 hours in the morning typically, so once I'm done with the barn, then I just walk back down from the barn over to my house and basically start the second half of my day. It's so funny because I always tell people basically by 12 o'clock, I've already been up for like 6 hours, even longer than 6 hours. Like, that's crazy, right? Here is my dog Sky. She has the cutest face, like her eyes are so bright, and then she also has an underbite, so she just always has this little expression on her face that never fails to make me laugh. I have another dog, Cass, as well, and then this is Loki, who actually a couple months ago had to go through extensive surgery. He couldn't even walk, and now he is having the time of his life. He's playing ball. He had to get a piece of his spine removed. I think he had like a crush something. Totally freak accident that he got when he was playing with the girls, but he does have to go out separately because they're afraid he'll get injured again. But yep, this is Loki. He's the love of my life. Honestly, can't tell you why I recorded this because I'm not really a skincare fashion person, but maybe I just wanted to show you guys that like I wash my face and put stuff on my face. I know before when I've read some of the comments, people are like, your skin is so red, you need to put stuff on. I've always had skin issues, and actually I do more than I used to, so boom. Morning everyone, I'm on the camera early today since I'm trying to do this like day in the life type of video. It is 8:13 right now in the morning. I just finished up the barn, so typically the barn takes me roughly anywhere from 3 to 4 hours, I would say, if I have help. If I don't have help, it's more like 5. But I am all done for the barn this morning. I have somebody who's actually at my house right now cutting down trees, so I'm really hoping the horses behave, and I'm really hoping the horses also can stay out a little bit longer to give them a little bit more time. The other day they were here during the first part of the work, and they were actually supposed to do all of the work, but they were going slow. I had to bring the horses in because it's hot. The horses absolutely lost it. I would actually say one horse in particular, which is not my own horse, it's a boarder's horse, was going insane. Everyone else like calmed down after the first initial shock of like the machines and trees, but that horse just like, I honestly thought it was gonna like take down my whole barn. So I got them to stop, and I asked them to come back a different day. So they are here right now because the horses are outside. They go out typically from like 5:15 is when I can get the first horse outside until, I like them to stay out till 11:30, but lately in Georgia it has been so stinking hot. It's basically consistently in the 90s. I think like the whole next week or two, our highs are like 95 and above, which we are south. It's not uncommon, but typically our last couple of summers have been like, you'll get like a week or something where it's like really hot. Then you'll get like a couple more weeks and it's like mid 80s. And typically we have a lot of humidity is what I would say. It's just not been humid at all. Everything is dying because we have not had rain in like 3 weeks. We aren't supposed to have rain again for like a couple more weeks, so all the grass is dying. Everything is so dry. And I think that's why it's been so hot, because like usually we'll be like high of like 88, but it's like 100% humidity. Now it's like high of like 99, no humidity, or like slight. My horses have been coming in like a little bit more 10:30 type range. Tomorrow I have a new horse coming in, new boarder, and they're supposed to be getting here at like 10, so I am gonna bring my horses in beforehand. They'll be fine with the shorter turnout because honestly I think tomorrow's high is like 97, 98, so I think already by 10 a.m. it's supposed to be like 85 or 86. The thing about horses is, at least the type I have, I've mentioned this before, but my barn is a retirement hospice situation. So basically every single horse I have in my barn has some type of issue. I get horses in like for the hospice side where they'll come in and they basically have very little life expectancy, or I've had some come in where it's like they're just waiting for insurance to clear having the horse be put down. So in those type of situations with the hospice care, I'll have horses that come anywhere from like 2 weeks to, I had one that was supposed to be put down the day he came, but the owner wanted to see if she could get him some time where he could just like be a horse, go outside, be on grass, all that type of fun things, and get like really good care. And so he went from like not supposed to be like kicking to getting, I think, 6 more moms. Then my last 2 ones have been like situations where it was like 2 weeks, and then the other one was like basically a month and a half before he had to be put down. So I get a lot of hospice horses, and I also get a lot of horses that are retirement, but every single horse has issues. I get horses in that are like super arthritic and have problems walking. I get horses in that have degenerative diseases. I get horses in that have seizures. I never even knew horses had seizures. I just get horses that are not like your typical horse, where you might drive down the road and see horses like outside in a pasture all day long. These horses really can't do that. I even have horses that come to my barn, like I have one currently who basically for the majority of his life didn't really go outside at all. And let me tell you, it's a shock to the system for a horse that's maybe been alive for 20 years and has had very limited turnout or maybe no turnout at all, to all of a sudden be retired, not being ridden, and then expected to go outside. It never goes well. So I just get a lot of different cases like that. So my horses are used to a different life than like the normal horse, and they have to have a different life due to their issues. Like a lot of times people do night turnout when it's this hot. It just does not work out for my group. Basically one of the horses is almost completely blind. The horse I have incoming tomorrow only has one eye. All these other guys have issues where they kind of don't need to be outside, like they can't eat grass for very long. It's just, there's a lot of things. But it's 8:20, so for today, I typically get like 2 or 3 hours in the morning of crochet. So I actually need to finish typing up my monkey pattern because I'm supposed to be picking testers today. I'm gonna bring my monkey pattern downstairs, and I'm actually gonna have to bring my monkey. This guy, I'm bringing him downstairs too because there's a few things that I forgot to take pictures of. So I need to just snap some pics. He's coming downstairs with me. And as for crocheting, typically when I go downstairs and crochet, because my kitchen looks out over my pastures and I usually have to watch the horses because, you know, they have issues. Sometimes they don't want to be outside and I have to go save them from the evil outside. So I usually sit down there and watch them. I usually bring small things. I don't necessarily like to bring like a ton of yarn and supplies downstairs. I'm gonna decide on what I'm gonna bring. I could bring this shark and finish him up. I bought a few new patterns because I was feeling very uninspired lately to crochet, so I'm gonna actually look through my patterns, decide what one I might take downstairs, and we'll get started on that. And I'll probably crochet, well, I also have to answer some emails. So I'll do all my email stuff that I need to do. I'll get started on the pattern thing when I probably am eating. And then I think what we might crochet is, I found a no-sew flamingo. So I am thinking we might do the no-sew flamingo, or trying to pull up everything that I bought. So we might do the flamingo. We might do a manatee. I think I'm gonna do the manatee because if I do that, I don't have to bring as many pieces of yarn. We're gonna be switching back and forth between this camera when I'm inside, and my phone camera. I just don't like to bring my big camera outside because I'm really worried it's gonna get scratched up and it's too expensive to get damaged. So I apologize if the camera and like the quality is jarring, but that's what we're doing. The sun in my house right now is sunning. I'm not even kidding. Like, I'm being blinded. You ready to eat? I love it. I have my sesame bagel. Like, where's the sesame, bro? And I have my cream cheese. And I'm one of those people that eats, like, I feel like all cream cheese and like little bagel. I love cream cheese, but it has to be this brand of cream cheese. And I'm allergic to dairy, so I can't eat normal cream cheese, and this is like one of the few vegan, dairy-free cream cheeses that does not make me like want to gag. I'm gonna eat my bagel, but right now I'm also going to reply to all the comments on my YouTube videos because I'm so bad about thinking about doing it when I see them pop up on my phone. So I'm just gonna go through, reply to everyone, do all that fun stuff, reply to an email, and then hopefully eat, and we'll get crocheting. Alrighty everyone, it is 9:03. I am done with another page. I just finished this page up. I need to get a new picture for this one because that is Hughie, but I pretty much have the majority of the pattern done. I need to finish up this page, and that's gonna be the hair page, but yeah, I got another page done. Feeling pretty good. So I gotta just do a few pictures and I'll be done, but I'm actually gonna crochet because it's 9:03. And since I'll be bringing in soon, I like to at least get one thing done to start off the day. The sun is no longer giving off, like, gonna burn your face off, so I can put my phone here. But it is 9:27. Working through the manatee latte. I have never made one before. The funny thing is, I actually really don't like any form of water. Lakes, oceans, beaches, I'm scared of it all. I've seen one once, I think, when I was in Florida, but I stay away from any body of water. Horses seem to be doing fine with these guys dropping the trees. I mean, they gotta be really loud because my whole house shakes when they drop them. But it's almost 9:30. Gonna try and get this guy finished up. I don't really know how much longer or how much more it really needs. I'm hoping it's not too big because I'm trying to keep things a little bit more affordable with some of my items. I'm gonna switch over. I was watching something and now I'm gonna switch over to trying to finish this K-drama. I watch so many K-dramas, y'all. Don't even get me started. Let me tell you guys, let me look real quick because I actually have like a my drama list and I can tell you how many episodes I've watched. I'm new to K-dramas. I think I've only been watching for 2 months, I think. Yeah, wait, actually February to March, April, May, June. 4 months. 4 months. I have watched 536 episodes, 48 shows, and the watch time is 22 days, 23 hours, and 12 minutes. That's pretty impressive, if I'm not gonna lie. Granted, I watch all of this when I crochet because I've gotten it down pat where I can crochet and like watch and read subtitles. It doesn't bother me at all, but I'm trying to finish this one show called Vince, oh my god, I'm not gonna act like I can even say it. Vincenzo. They even make fun of this because of the people not being able to stay in the show, but yeah, I'm one of those people. I'm trying to finish the show. I heard so many good things about it, but I fear it is not hitting. Not like I was expecting. I just watched Flowers of Evil, which if you like thriller, psycho kind of stuff, really good. I'm actually rewatching it right now with my parents because I was like, yo, I know you guys don't watch K-dramas. It's like, you need to try this one. I think they like it. I can't tell. I thought this one was gonna be like it because it's like a mafia, and it's not giving mafia. It's giving comedy. I'm like, no. But then I'm also watching like 6 ongoing shows right now, and I have found the cutest show that is airing right now. If you watch K-dramas, it's called My Sweet Mobster. Now that, it's mafia, but gosh, I'm going into this like, oh, it is so stinking cute. So if you want a happy, funny type of show and you like K-dramas, or you want to watch K-dramas, it's kind of like Lovely Runner, which I've already watched Lovely Runner, but it is so cute. It's like this mobster and this girl who has a kids content channel on YouTube, and they fall in love kinda, and it's just like, I don't know how you could watch that and not feel good. Like, it's just so feel good, sunshine, happiness. They're so stinking cute. But I'm trying to finish this Vincio whatever show, because it's 20 episodes and I'm on episode 6. And the one thing about K-dramas, there's no 30-minute episodes. These suckers are like hour to an hour and a half. It's a lot of time I have to dedicate to a show, but I'm 6 episodes in and I feel like I have to watch it. Like, I've already spent 7-8 hours of my life on this show. I fear I must watch. We'll try back in when I finish this Manta Tea. My horses are doing all right. I'm looking at them from outside, and then I'll finish this Manta Tea and then see if I can get another thing done before I have to go bring them in. And then I have to go check with the tree people because they need to be gone by a certain time. Say hi, Julia. Hi. Yes. Coming inside. I think it's like 11 something. It's like 86 degrees. Doesn't feel too bad though. We're just making the slow trek home, right? Bringing in horses usually takes me about 30 minutes. There's like 7 horses that we have to bring in, and we do it all in pairs or individually. It really just depends on what the horse likes. My pastures are actually sat back a lot further than a lot of other people's pastures, which, let me tell you, makes for a very exciting time when it's storming, because homegirl has to really put the sprints on, you know. But once everyone's inside, then basically what I do is I re-clean the barn. I take off all of their outdoor stuff like fly boots, fly mask, and then I blow out the hallway, hopefully before anybody else arrives. And then today I decided that I was also going to ride Sloan, and I wanted to put some pole stuff out. So here's my poles, but oh my gosh, guys, it is so stinking dry. Look, even when I'm walking, look at all that dirt and dust. Ugh. It has been so dry and hot here. I honestly don't think it's rained for like 3 weeks. It's crazy. I just want rain. Please give me rain. And then this is me getting Sloan ready. I try and like fly spray him, and oh my gosh, guys, look at the sunscreen. I was not expecting it to come out. I was looking at the screen like, did I just get that on a camera? And yes, Carrie, you did just get it on a camera. You have the camera recording. Like, oh my gosh. So I always put sunscreen on myself, and then I also put sunscreen on Sloan because he does have a white nose, so he is a little bit more prone to also burning a little bit up in the sun, if you feel me. Yes, he's spoiled. He gets lots of treats. It's actually mainly because he had an issue before where an unfit saddle made him really like sour when it came to tacking up. So he gets spoiled. He gets lots of treats. It keeps him happy. And then this is him walking around, and look, guys, it was like 87 at 11. What's going on, Georgia? Calm it down, calm it down. But he was perfect for his ride, per the norm. He really does try. He's got a very unique personality that a lot of people wouldn't like, but he does try his best. And then after the ride, I'm just basically taking care of him and then getting ready to do all of his stretches. This horse does so many stretches. It's funny because like I literally can't touch my toes. Like, don't ask me to do it. I'll just fall over. But this horse has so much flexibility because I stretch him out every single day after I ride. It's one of the things that the vets have been able to find that keeps him comfortable in his body and everything and helps him out. So I really do try and do everything my vet tells me to do to hopefully like avoid tons of vet bills, but I still get them. Alrighty, everyone, it is close to 2, so I'm heading back out. Gonna get the horses fed and taken care of, and then I'll see if I do anything with Freya today. If I have time or if I feel up to it, I'll take her out and like mess around with her, but I honestly should have time tomorrow to do it. So if I don't do it today, not the end of the world. I just need to finish some things up with the pattern, contact pattern testers, and I also really want to record a YouTube video that's not this, probably like a what I crocheted in a week video. But we're gonna head over. Oh, the horses, they have their heads out. I'm gonna keep this recording so you guys can hear, because they always like neigh so much when they see me coming. I see one staring at me. Ooh, it's pretty quiet. It's just staring me down. I clean my stalls basically like 5 times a day. So anytime I'm in the barn, I clean them. So here we go. Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone. I didn't just totally see you like less than an hour ago. I did decide to do something with Freya. I just decided to do something really quick and easy and take her up to my top barn. Freya is 3 years old. She literally just turned 3 in May. So honestly, in terms of riding, there's not much that I personally want to do with her. I really want to take my time, let her mature, and hopefully she'll last a lot longer than other horses. Even though Freya clearly does not need any more weight. And Loki, my dog, is just trying to find the deer. And poor Two Biddy's over there having a hissy fit because his girlfriend's gone, so we'll have to go back soon. But everything's dying, and we have no grass. Oh heavens, what's in the woods? It is 5:02. I recorded a video today. It's a crochet with me video, so I'm gonna have to work on editing that, or I might just send it off to the person who helps me with editing. It's always a catch-22 because then I have to pay someone to edit it, but at the same time, it's just like time that I don't have to spend editing it when I'm gonna be having to edit basically this video that you guys are seeing. So I'm considering like possibly sending it to them. I'm trying to see when they could actually have it finished. I got that video recorded. I'm just waiting to hear back, and I'm probably gonna record a short video. I'm just trying to figure out where my inspiration is gonna be. I just contacted the people that I chose to be the pattern testers for Milo's, so doing it early because I got the pattern done earlier. Usually I feel like I'm scrambling to like put together the pattern still until like 9, and then I like contact everyone, but luckily I was able to get this pattern done sooner because now that I like have made the pattern template, I kind of like reuse it so I don't have to do like a ton each time to remake. So I contacted them, probably hear back by like dinner time, and I was able to crochet 2 more things. 2 of the manta rays or manatees, I can't remember what they're called, I got done. So I'm gonna get 1 more done, so I'm gonna finish that tonight, so then that way I don't have to make any more. Then the 3 sharks are done, so that means I don't have to make probably any sharks. I mean, I might make 1 more. I'm kind of tempted to bring 3 to the market, but it'd be 2 to my market and then 1 to my store. As for the rest of the night, it's 5:04, so I have to go over to the barn. I have a horse that gets medication every single day at 5 o'clock or around 5. It's like a 12-hour type of thing. So I'm gonna give him his med. When I do that, I'm gonna also go ahead and clean the barn again and clean everyone's stalls, check and make sure if they have enough hay. They should have enough hay, but sometimes I go crazy. And then check too on the water, even though I filled it up already. It's so hot here. I think it's like 94. They drink a lot more water than in the winter time. So I'm gonna go do all that. Then I'm gonna decide if and what I'm making. I'm tempted. Now that I have this one pattern done, I'm really tempted to just put 30 minutes into this pattern. There's a lot of loose strings because I don't want to tie anything off until I'm confident. So this is the beginning of my next pattern, which is gonna be another cow. I mean, girl, how many more cows can I make? But it's gonna be another cow. I am undecided if I'm gonna make it sitting, if I'm gonna make it like 4 legs. I just don't know. But I'm getting the head done because the head was like in my head. We were connected. So I think I might spend like 30 minutes before I go downstairs to eat dinner on this. Probably I'll crochet the next ear and then I'll crochet the other horn. And then for the most part, then the head should be done, and then it will just be me deciding body. Like I said, I'm uncertain. I kind of want it to be cute. I'm considering doing the body type where we'll have the body, 2 legs, and then have the 2 legs at the front so it's like sitting. And then I also want to crochet a longer tail. That might be scary, and I want to have that kind of like wrap a little bit around the body and then a bell around its neck, or some type of flower. I always do flowers, so maybe a flower thing. I don't know. Considering spending some time on this today. I'm not in a rush to get this pattern finished because of the fact that if I get people on Patreon, this would probably be like August type of pattern. But if I'm not having anyone on Patreon and I can just get it done, or maybe I'll still include that for the August pattern so you can get it for free, because I'm gonna have it where Milo, if you join the Patreon, you get him for free. And I am considering doing a mod on him to make him look like Boots from Dora the Explorer or Curious George. And if I do that, then I'll probably make that Patreon exclusive if I have time. I'm gonna go, like, my editor just contacted me back. Or I'm gonna contact him. I'm actually gonna upload a video that I did today so I can get that sent over to him, and then we'll go do the horse. So here I am walking back out to the barn for the 5 o'clock. So I end up feeding one horse's medicine at 5. And then while I'm out here, I just go ahead and re-clean the barn. It keeps me happy. It keeps the horses happy. I don't mind doing that extra little step if it just keeps everything clean. I'm a clean freak when it comes to my barn. Oh. All right, the horses, all good. They're back there, got their fans on. It has to be like 94 right now. Feels pretty hot. Because that's life now. Since they're all good, I'm heading back inside. I've basically got like an hour to crochet before I'll get something to eat. So I probably will finish up that manatee thing so then I'm done with the pattern. I don't know why my pony is choosing to stand outside in the heat when he has hair, when he could be in a stall in the shade with an exhaust fan. Not the smartest thing, too bitty, but I'm gonna go send out this pattern. I mean, look at him, he's so dumb. I'm gonna send out this pattern, crochet, and then we'll head downstairs, get something to eat, watch a little TV, crochet. Then at like 8:30 I'll go back to the barn and take care of the horses again. So fun. So even though I mentioned earlier that I do have somebody who helps me a little bit with editing, when it comes to vlogs, sponsor videos, shorts, I still handle all of the editing myself. I honestly wish that in the future I'll be able to have someone that can like fully edit for me, just to give me so much more time, just because I really only have so much time during the day and editing takes a lot longer than people think. That's probably just because I'm obsessed with like not having any breathing in my videos, but you know, I can't help it. I ended up deciding to do some roses while I was watching Flowers of Evil on Netflix again. I watched it myself and I convinced my family to watch it, and I'm having a great time. I'm having a blast. I absolutely love this K-drama. Whenever the main character comes on the screen, I'm like, yo guys, they could never make me hate you. All right, everyone, I just finished up dinner and watching my K-drama. I've already watched Flower of Evil before, but man, it's still so good on the second rewatch. I don't think it's ever gonna be bad, honestly. I'm heading back to the barn. I think it's like 8:17, maybe close to 8:20. Clean the stalls again. Get all of the stuff out for tomorrow. Do the waters, get the food ready, and then I'll be able to close up the barn. Tomorrow I have a new horse coming in, so it's always like, ugh. But it is supposed to be super hot tomorrow. I think it's supposed to be like 98. So I'm not gonna ride. I'm gonna bring my horses in early because that horse is coming at 10 a.m. And I think by 10 a.m. it's already supposed to be like 86. So I don't think my horses will have an issue coming inside early. But I'm gonna do the barn, get it prepped for night, then we'll go back inside and find what I'm gonna do until I fall asleep. Alrighty everyone, it is 9:43. I was able to finish up another one of these manatees, so basically I'm done. I wanted 3, I got 3 done today. And I started crocheting just these 2 little things for another pattern. I found a mini flamingo I'm gonna try because my flamingos get a lot of attention at markets, but that one flamingo is so big that I have to price it for so much that it's like scares off a lot of people. 9:43. I am having to meet somebody out at 8:30 to pick up the sunflower turtle that I get an order in and all that fun stuff. And then, like I said, I have a new boarder coming in at 10, I believe, is when she's arriving. So tomorrow's gonna be a very busy day. I'm not certain how much more crocheting I'm gonna get done tomorrow, but I'm certain I can try and make something work. But for the rest of the night, I really wanted to do some work on this, but I decided to finish up the manatee and then start the next thing just because that's not necessarily my priority. I got the pattern out to the testers, so I'm pretty much set there. I think that I am going to probably start editing something. Probably gonna be in this video if I'm being 100% honest, but I'm gonna start probably doing some editing, and I try my best to be in bed by 10 p.m. every day. Some days it is later, but I tell myself by like 10 p.m. I need to try and like get away from work. Mainly that's just because of the fact that I do have to get up so early. I definitely think that if I did not have to get up early, or if I didn't have to get up and like work, I definitely think I would stay up later. But because of the fact that I do get up so early, I mean, like, I'm essentially getting like 6 hours of sleep if I sleep. I'm not the best sleeper in the world. I always just have to tell myself like 10 o'clock needs to be the time I cut off, so I do have 15 minutes to start doing something. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna leave you guys with this video. I think I got as much footage as I could. My everyday life is not very interesting. I hope it was maybe interesting for y'all, because I'm probably gonna do a voiceover. There's gonna be lots of talking, but yeah, everyday life is just kind of boring. If I'm gonna be honest though, I love it in some regards because I hate change. I am like a control freak with change. So I honestly love the routine. It is pretty much the same day 365 days out of a year unless something wrong happens, and I don't like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope to see you guys in the next one, and yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of the day. Bye.